You're welcome to the channel that brings to you the latest news in the world of wrestling. Let's get right into today's stories. Keith Lee defeated Randy Orton in a surprisingly brief match. The Payback match lasted for 6 minutes, and WWE booked the former NXT champion to go over the Legend Killer. Dave Meltzer said on the post-Payback edition of the Wrestling Observer Radio that WWE could potentially be heading for a Randy Orton WWE Championship reign based on the finish of the Payback match. Randy Orton is expected to face Drew McIntyre for the WWE title at Clash of Champions, and the title change could possibly happen at the PPV, which is scheduled to take place on September 27th. Meltzer stated that WWE could book Randy Orton and Keith Lee in title matches soon. Meltzer did add that WWE's decision to allow Lee to go over Orton was a good move from the storyline and star creating standpoints. Meltzer explained the following. "The only upset was Keith Lee's quick win over Orton, and I thought that result just made sense. I think that the one thing is that, to me, as soon as I saw that result, I was like, Orton is winning the title from Drew McIntyre after all. I don't know that, but that was the immediate conclusion I came to. And they are setting up for Orton vs Keith Lee title matches as well. So, if Orton is going to win the title, him losing to Keith Lee, I wouldn't say it was a no-brainer. It's WWE, they could have easily not done it, but they did it. And it wasn't a great match at all. 6 minutes and just a pin out of nowhere, but just him winning. From a storyline standpoint, everything like that, and a star creating standpoint, it was a good move." While the match between Keith Lee and Randy Orton wasn't all that special in terms of the in-ring work, the idea may have been to make Lee look strong in the early days of his main roster run. Keith Lee is reportedly positioned to be a top babyface on Raw, and the win over Randy Orton could go a long way in cementing his spot at the top of the card. In other stories, WWE has taken away Brock Lesnar's merchandise from the company's online stores, WWE Shop and WWE Euro Shop, and his superstar pages on both sites no longer exist. As you can see from the screenshot below, Brock Lesnar had 11 items on WWE Shop and WWE Euro Shop last week. However, when the link is clicked, the search does not generate any results. Brock Lesnar's superstar page used to be accessible simply by typing his name into the search bar at the top of the page, while it could also be found via the Raw Superstars section or the drop-down menu at the side of the screen. The Beast's merchandise, including the 2 shirts below, can still be reached on search engines, but the links for both pages are broken and his name is nowhere to be seen on WWE's online stores. Even Brock Lesnar's retro shirt, Right, is not available. WWE Shop and WWE Euro Shop items usually remain active on the site even when the merchandise is out of stock or when a superstar leaves the company. For example, a Wade Barrett King of Bad News shirt from 2015 can still be seen on WWE Shop, even though the item is not available in any sizes. Brock Lesnar's merchandise, however, returns a completely blank page if the items are found through search engine results. It is not known why Brock Lesnar's merchandise is no longer available to buy, but it has not gone unnoticed by WWE fans on social media.